Coming up today on This Is True Really News, small rubber balls. If you like small rubber balls, the way I like
really,
small
who
rubber
doesn't?
balls, and really, who doesn't? You're going to want to like, subscribe, and follow This Is True Really News. You'll also want to comment.
Well,
But make it catchy, would you?
you might want to wait overnight.
Make it rhyme. Do something with it.
Yeah. A little vitriol would be good. Otherwise, just
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah.
The lame crap we're getting in the negative side is just ridiculous. So,
And the worst part is we can't really chastise them because I'm doubting they're coming back to listen more often.
and if you don't like it, that's fine. I don't care. So, if you do like it, please send us stories that you find that you think would go well with us to TITR@netradio.network.
This is True, Really News with Scott Combs and Tony Vercanis. All the news you're about to hear is true,
Really?
as far as you know.
Well done.
Thank you.
Sure. So, when Oak Park and River Forest High Schools in Oak Park, Illinois, notice there is an S at the end, but it's not pronounced. Thank you. Underwent a cybersecurity audit.
There's a silent S at the end of Oak Park?
Yes.
Okay, good. Glad I know that now. Yes, I'm a little bit proud of myself.
Oak Park, River Forest High, Oak Park, Illinois. Not doing the S thing again because apparently that's a problem. Underwent a cybersecurity audit. TechCrunch reported
Okay.
the vendor, mistakenly reset every student's password. Okay, anybody out there not know the problem with this? Yep. Students could now no longer log into their Google account.
And get their stuff.
See, I'm having the same trouble with MasterCard
Yeah.
because my card got hacked
Okay. Oh, okay.
and I don't have the new one. And I can't get into my account because every time I do it says, I'm sorry, you're using an old password. No, I'm not. It's the one I just reset 3 hours ago. What?
You guys are driving me. I have the same problem with one of my voiceover websites that's in Turkey.
Yeah.
I do a lot of voiceovers in Turkey in English because they want English speakers.
And they take you instead. So, okay.
Right, exactly. And but here's what's happening. The website keeps flipping to Turkish and I can't answer anybody. I don't know what anything says. And I keep going back to English and it flips it to Turkish. And I'm going, stop it.
And the website's going, this guy doesn't get it.
Yeah, he's an idiot. Why? Just everybody reads Turkish.
So please, Capital One, if you could figure that out or send Jennifer Garner over to tell me what's going on, that'd be even better.
Oh, yeah. I have her talk to the guys over in
I don't want her to talk to anybody. I want her to come
Turkey
and tell me
land too. Okay,
in
good.
person.
All right.
So we can talk about Alias and Peppermint and what the hell she was thinking doing that Daredevil movie. And
Right.
now we're what? Oh, she did the follow-up too, where she played a superhero and heroine. Anyway, we'll leave that go because she's just too sweet. Naturally, the school wanted to rectify the situation, what with none of their students being able to get into their Google accounts.
Yeah.
So they sent parents an email to fix this. We have reset your child's password to change me! ! But they were very clever because the A in change me is the @ symbol. That way they could once again gain access to their account. And we strongly suggest that your child update their password to their own UniQ password as soon as possible. So here's the question. What could possibly go wrong with that?
I know.
Young man?
Kids aren't going to do it.
Manning Peterson, an OPRF student's mom, noted, this is terribly insecure and you have just invited every single student's accounts to get hacked. Duh. It took the school a day to realize that this was a boo-boo of the monumental proportion.
Seriously, every one of them.
All of them. They all had the exact, now if you're a boyfriend, or more likely now if you're a girlfriend, wondering about your boyfriend.
Yep.
Change me! ! Took the school a day to realize their boo-boo, whereupon it promised to, quote, send a special password process that will be unique to each student. Couldn't
These are the people that teach our children.
okay, does this confuse you somehow? Because
I know I'm an idiot.
you'll
I'm
notice
not
where
that
we are in all
idiotic.
of the international educational competitions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember we used to be good at those? Those were the days.
Well, we aren't the dumbest.
No.
Small rubber balls have been found in tins of baked beans sold at Asda, Sainsbury's, and Tesco, prompting a recall notice.
Who did the rubber ball song?
Morning sun
Bobby
is
V.
rising like a red rubber ball. Yeah.
Guy that lived in all those years in Cold Spring.
Yeah. He did. Bobby V. His son still plays. In fact, our keyboard player knows it.
Huh.
Customers have been warned not to eat the affected products, which have been recalled by food producers Prince's Group. The balls, about 2.5 centimeters in diameter, are a choking hazard. The recalled products...
There's a phrase there, but then you'd have to find a sound effect and we'll just let it go.
Yeah, we're just not...
Sherlock.
The recalled products include baked beans with sausages, and bean salad. The Food Standards Agency, FSA, is telling anyone who has bought any of the affected products, do not eat them. Instead, return to the store from where they were bought for a full refund. The recall notices only apply to products with the specific best before dates and batch codes listed. No receipt is needed to get a refund. If you're not sure, just try bouncing the can. If it does, take it back.
Do you know what high pointing is?
No.
It's where you seek to find the tallest point in a geographic region. Yep.
Okay.
It's a nerd thing.
I thought it was like train spotting and had something to do with drugs.
No, well, maybe it should. Would that be...
Oh, you've got the high point. Good.
Would that be a nerd thing or a geek thing?
God only knows. A geeky nerd thing.
Oh, heavens. The hobby intrigues former Colorado resident Andrew Carr. So it's only natural that in his new home state of, oh, come on, guess where he moved to.
Minnesota.
We don't ever want it to change.
Minnesota.
Florida.
Oh, I should have. Yeah,
he's now continued the quest for High Point. According to the messenger,
the top of the beach, wouldn't it?
I'm just thinking you're in Florida, and this is anyway.
And you're a sand dune.
He is going to find the highest point in every county in Florida, which is, by the way, and I'm sorry to bring this up to you, Nebraska fans, Florida is in fact the flattest state in the country.
Yes, it is.
So I'm guessing that in some counties, the curb will be the highest point. So he studies maps, rents kayaks, asks landowners for permission to get off on their property and achieve his goal. And he is persistent. 61 of 67 counties done already. It's a flat state. I mean, come on. How hard is this? Well, let's see if we go up on the sidewalk.
And just walk into the county and go, here.
Yeah.
Here.
So as near as we can tell, Phil's house, which is 2 stories, is the highest point in this county.
In this county, they only have 1-story buildings, but that guy's really tall.
Now, when you get down to Okefenokee area, then I'd be interested.
Okefenokee Swamp, baby.
What's the highest point? I don't care, because there are things down there with large teeth who want to, I don't know, eat me in a week.
Right.
After they tenderize me first. I'm not into that.
Store me under the bank.
See, now, if you want to do this for fun, go to Colorado or something. Okay, highest peak is here. Where's the lowest peak? I'm guessing in that big hole.
Over there.
I'm just guessing.
First-person cop story. My trainee and I were cruising down Sunset Boulevard. Oh, good, it's in Hollywood. Psst. Nope, we're there.
Okay.
We're good.
I'm with you. I lost track.
Yeah.
Wow, my math skills are right up there with Scott's.
When a car pulled alongside...
That is not going to get me into a good school, I'm just saying.
Car pulled alongside and honked on Sunset Boulevard. Driver called out, "Officer, I need to talk to you." We pulled over and he stopped ahead of us. jumps out of his car and hurries toward me while reaching in his pocket.
Okay, class, let's just review. The one thing you don't do when approaching a policeman,
especially if you're in a hurry.
Yeah, when you're and seem a little agitated, probably.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What you do not do is put your hands in your pockets. I don't care if the pocket's behind you or in front of you, on the side, in your forehead. Do not put your hands in a pocket.
I went for my gun.
Yeah.
He drew his out first. Although I could see no weapon, he opened his hand, dropped a crack pipe on the hood of my car. I need you to take me to jail. I can't live like this anymore. I'm addicted to crack and it's killing me. His name was Nick. As a recovering alcoholic, I was stunned, but happy for him. He talked openly about
stunned.
Yeah, he talked openly about the depths of his disease and his powerlessness, his despair. I used what I learned from the one and only arrest in 30 years at LAPD I made for violation 23-152C VC addict driving. The driver does not have to be under the influence at the time. I booked him and wished him well. He never took me to court. Some months later, I was off duty and attending an AA event. A talk by Father Joe Martin at the LA Convention Center. I was standing in line to buy a soda when I got a tap on the shoulder. I turned. It was Nick. He looked great, gave me a big hug, and shared he'd been clean and sober since that night.
Amen. Wow. What a great way to end a day. Dude, I'm proud of you. I didn't think you had that in you.
This is true, really news. Send email to TITR@netradio.network.